Starting off the video with a blockbuster trade. Baez Valbuena in caps for Nolan Arenado. 21-6 Cubs face off against the 16-12 Pirates as the Cubs have made some changes to their lineup as Victor Martinez is now catching and focus on pitching for the Pirates. He is 1-1. He has a 5.59 ERA, which is not very good at all. And here's the Cubs lineup. We got Charlie Blackmon, Christian Yelich, Anthony Rizzo, Nolan Arenado at third base, Chris Bryant at second, Victor Martinez catching as Buster Posey was very tired. He needed a rest. Addison Russell at shortstop, McCutchen in right, and Kyle Hendricks on the mound. First was to Charlie Blackmon as the Cubs looking for the series sweep as he rocks one down the line, but he gets into a pickle and he tries to go back to first, but called out. Coming up next, Christian Yelich. Very nice season for him and a good day for him in total as he goes yard. First pitch, and the Cubs grab a 1-0 lead as Yelich just crushes that pitch. Oh, man. What a nice season he's having from the Marlins now to the Cubs looking to win their first World Series as the newly acquired Arenado flies out to deep left field. Looked like he was going over, but Marte makes it look easy there in left field. And now it's time for Kyle Hendricks after these highlights. You see Christian Yelich bombs that one. The 0-2 to Jason Hayward against his old team Hendricks. Gets him to pop out to kind of deep left field. Almost missed that one as the first pitch to I believe that is Gregory Polanco. Looks at one. 0-2 makes him ground out to second base, which is Chris Bryant is there. And now Marte, 1-1 to him, and he pops out to Victor Martinez. And what a day Victor Martinez would have, as you'll see a little later. Buster Posey coming in to pinch it for Chris Bryant because I believe something went wrong and he was subbed out of the game. So he's out second base. And Martinez goes deep as he hits a 2-run shot. And that put the Cubs up 3-0. Vogelsong obviously not happy about that one. As his first appearance as a Cub, he hits a home run and Russell that's a little single there in the gap between short and third. And McCutchen grounds into a double play. And coming up now is the pitcher Hendricks, and he hits a measly ground ball to third base and an easy out there. Hendricks has to go back on the mound and start pitching. Doesn't need to worry about hitting. And boy, he does that. 0-2 to Freeze. Strikes him out. And next batter here, I believe that is Jason Hayward up again, as he was no match for Kyle Hendricks this whole game. He kept fouling off pitches. And then the 0-2 finally to get some swinging on the curveball, which has been deadly the whole game. Now back up again, Arenado. This time, hits one over the wall. And oh my goodness. And coming up after him, Buster Posey, he ground out. Coming in a new pitcher was Will Harris. And now Victor Martinez does it again. 2 home runs for Victor Martinez. That is absolutely nuts. As Victor Martinez, first 2 at-bats, crushed as a Cub. And I think he'll be here to stay. McCutchen fouls off that pitch. Fouls off another cutter. That cutter has been fooling him a lot. And then he takes one deep, but it would end up being foul. But he does it again. And this time it's fair as McCutchen joins the party of home runs as he gets one of his first as a Cub. And, McCutchen, I think he's welcome in that party of home runs. Kyle Hendricks hits one pretty decently to left field, let's call it. And now, Victor Martinez up again, fouls off another pitch. And then he takes one deep to right field. No way. He does it again. Yes, he did. 3 home runs in this game. And the Cubs will wind up winning this game as a score of 8-3 from that Victor Martinez home run. And you would think he'll obviously be the player of the game. That's 388 feet. Hendricks gets, I believe that was Jason Hayward to fly out again. Jason Hayward would be no match for this game. The Cubs pitching was just so good the whole game. Now Polanco hits one foul in the seats. Polanco looks at strike 2, and he pops out to Anthony Rizzo. That'll be 2 outs. And got Marte swinging there for strike 1. 0-1 now to Marte. Gets him on the slider, looking to end it, and boy, yes he did. Fastball up and in. Does it, and here are your stats here. Victor Martinez went 3 for 4 with 3 home runs. Got 4 RBIs out of that. And, yeah, Victor Martinez, your player of the game. Since that game was very short, we're going to play one more game. We are for another game as the 54 and 25 Cubs face off against the 45 and 32 Mets, as it's going to be Matt Harvey versus Chris Sale. Great matchup here. Both have rocking the blue jerseys on. Chris Sale obviously throwing that no-hitter there. In Matt Harvey's stats, he's 5-6 with a 4.79 ERA. Not the best, especially for Matt Harvey, one of the Mets aces. Here comes the rookie, Brock Bankstorm, as he just rips one as his first major league hit. Very nice for the young rookie there. Christian Yelich does the same thing, basically in the same spot there at its first and second. A dangerous hitter, and Anthony Rizzo. But that not so dangerous that time, as he flies out. But he moves Bankstorm over to third, and Yelich would go back to first base. And now Victor Martinez would pop one out there, see what he can do in the 0-1.
This ball is well struck. Deep right center field, and gone. And he did it. And he's got more home runs than strikeouts now on the season.
And Victor Martinez goes yard again, coming out with Chris Bryant.
Deep to left. Out of here, we're tied.
They go back to back, and now Buster Posey up. He rips one right back where it came from, as he singles now. Coming up, Charlie Blackmon rips one in the left center field. Posey, I think, is going to try and score here. Blackman's going to advance to third. Play at the plate. Posey is gunned out. Dead out. Blackmon it's a double off of that. Chris Sale working his magic again. Last time we saw him, he threw the no-hitter last time. We draw the highlights of him. He threw the no-hitter. And now he just striking Jay Bruce out looking. And now Pedro Alvarez, newly acquired from the New York Mets, looks at strike 2. And oh, no, sorry, excuse me, wrong batter. Still strikes him out anyway. Another one, grounds it. The catcher, to Buster Posey there. Wrong batter there. Chris Bryant lines one. And now coming up with Buster Posey as a play at second. Chris Bryant was safe. And now Buster Posey coming up.
Posey hits a high drive center field. It is out of here. 3 in a row for the
Posey goes deep again for the Cubs. Now what a player he's been. Now Charlie Black.
Really unusual. Stay fair and it's gone. It is a fair ball. Home run number 16 for Charlie.
The rookie Brock Bankstorm making his second appearance at the plate as he fouls one off there. And now Bankstorm, his first major league home run. That is a absolute bomb off of Bartolo Colon. And oh man, that must feel good. First career hit, and then our first career home run is Yelich hits one, guy crushes one to left, diving attempt by the left fielder. Yelich is gonna try for three, and he will be safe. Coming up next now is Addison Russell. He fouls one off. Good shot. Now Russell hits a deep bomb to left field, and the lead is just they keep tacking on. And now Rizzo fouls one off there. That's the 0-1 delivered to him after this pitch. Okay, now the 0-1 delivered to Rizzo. And he crushes one to right field. And that's going to be a single for Rizzo. Coming in next, the dangerous Victor Martinez. Hits one pretty deep, but not deep enough as he would fly out on the warning track. And oh man, if he got another one, I don't know what I would do with myself. As Bryant comes up and singles one to left field. And that's all the Cubs do that inning as Chris Sale hits one pretty deep, but the right fielder would get that. And now it's Aaron Barrett's time right now as he's just taking care of these New York Mets. 14-2 lead. Game pretty much over. As he gets Juan Lagares looking. Now next batter to Alejandro De Aza, actually. It's an 0-2 on him. A slider is so dangerous as he catches him looking too. Now David Wright looking to start a rally. Don't think it will happen though, as it's 0-2 on David Wright. Going for the high outside fastball, but he stays alive. He fouls it off. Looking to end it again. Goes low outside, but Wright stays in it. And now here comes that dangerous slider. But he actually makes contact, but it's grounded to second base, and the Cubs have one as they blow out the Mets. Here are your stats. Brock Bankstone is, excuse me, I thought his name was Brock Bankstorm. It's actually Brock Bankston. I don't know why I thought. Now, as I was saying there, that's a very bad error just because Brock Bankston had like the game of his life in his first game, and I called him Bankstorm for some reason. So don't hate me for that, everyone.